Hello all, welcome to my channel. In the previous video of the Kotlin, we talk about variable demo and if expression. Now today, we will discuss about when expression in Kotlin. So first of all, I just want to right click on this src folder. Here you can just click on new Kotlin class file. Here you can just give the name of your file. For example, it is when demo. And here you can just select file and you can just double click over here. Then your when-demo.kotlin file will be created. What is when expression? Actually, the when expression is the replacement of the Java switch statement. Let me give you the example for the same. For example, I'm just creating here one function, that is function main. Now here, for example, I have value of two variable. For example, I have value and that is a is equal to, for example, 10. And I am writing here that is value b is equal to, for example, 5. Now I want to take the input from the user for the operator. So I'm just writing the message and that is enter operator. So if user provide plus, then I want to make the addition. If user provide minus, then I want to subtract the number. And if user provide the operator other than the plus, minus, multiplication and the division, then I want to give the message that this operator is invalid. So here definitely we need to get the operator from the user. So I'm just declaring here val operator is equal to, you can get the input from the user, that is read line. Now here you can just declare the variable that is result is equal to, you can call your when and you can pass your operator variable over here. Now if it is a plus, then what you want to do? If it is a plus, then I just want to make the a plus b. What if it is a minus? If it is a minus, then I want to make here that is a minus b. What if it is multiplication? If it is a multiplication, then I just want to make it here a multiplied by b. What if it is divide? If it is a divide, then I just want to make here that is a divided by b. Now here, if the value of the user that is other than this, that is the plus, minus, multiplication and division. In Java, there is an option for the default. In Kotlin, it is replaced with the else. So here you can write else. If the input is other than this, then you can write the message over here that is dollar operator is invalid. Now here your value will be stored into result. So you can simply run your code and you can print over here and that is result is equal to, and you can concatenate your variable that is using the dollar result. Now you can simply run this particular code. So you just need to click on run when demo.kt file. It will simply run your code and it will ask for the operator in the terminal. See here, it is asking me the operator value. For example, if I am passing here plus, then it will give you result is equal to 15. Why? Because my A is equal to 10 and B is equal to 5. So the result will be 15. Let me rerun this. So it is asking me operator again. For example, if I am passing here multiplication, then it will give you result is equal to 50. Here you can provide, for example, divide. Then it says that the result is equal to 2. And if you run this and if you provide here minus, then it will says that result is equal to 5. And let me run again. And if I am providing here that is, for example, ampersand, then it says that result is equal to, and then ampersand is invalid. Why? Because ampersand is not a valid operator. So this is the way you can simply use the when expression. I want to give you one more demo of the when expression, and that is what, for example, I want to give you example of the range. Here you can provide the range also. So let me create one more file over here. So I'm just right click on src new. Here you can select the Kotlin file. Here you can select the Kotlin file and here you can give the name of your file, that is when demo2. Here you can just double click on file and it will be created, that is when demo.kotlin file. Now what I want to do? I want to check the value in the range. For example, let me write here function main. Here inside the function main, I just want to declare the variable that is v is equal to. Then I want to just get the input from the user, that is read a line, and you can convert it into integer. Here before this, you can just write the message to the user that enter any number. Now based on the input, I just want to give the message. So I'm just writing here when v. Now if user provide the value that is input is 0, then I just want to print the message that is hello. If the user provide the value that is 1, then I just want to print the message that is Kotlin Basics. If user provide the value in a range, that is, for example, you can say 2 dot dot 30, then I just want to give the message that is print Kotlin rocks. Suppose if user provide the value that is in a range between, that is 31 dot dot, for example 100, then I just want to print the message that is Kotlin is interesting. If the value is not 0, if the value is not 1, if the value is not in a range from 2 to 30, or if it is not in a range from 31 to 100, then I just want to write the else clause, and here I'm just writing the message that it is just testing. Now you can simply run this particular block of code, that is run when demo2 dot Kotlin file. What happens? See, it will ask me the number. If the number is 0, for example, let me write here number is 0, then it will simply print the message that is hello. Suppose if you rerun this and if you provide the number is, for example, 1, then it will say Kotlin Basics. Now wonderful thing is what? You can provide the range over here. For example, if I'm passing 16, then it will say that Kotlin rocks. Why? Because my input is in a range from 2 to 30. Suppose if you rerun this and if you provide here the value, for example, 96, then it will give you a message Kotlin is interesting. And suppose if you provide any value that is other than this range, that is 0 to 100, for example, if you provide here 150, then it will give you a message that it is just a testing. So this is the way you can use the when expression in Kotlin. It is just a replacement of switch statement in Java. So that's it from my side. If you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.